and welcome to the first of two lessons for compound inequalities for today. Today we're talking about just doing the opposite of what we were doing in the previous class, which is instead of finding graphs based on solved compound inequalities, we're going to take graphs and we're going to make compound inequalities based on them. So if you go to page 85, example B, you'll see this example right here. And the first thing that you should always take a look at this is you go, okay, where are the circles? Where are the dots? Where are the endpoints? I see a closed circle at 0 and an open circle at 6, and I see a line in between them. That tells me it's going to be an and compound inequality, not an or. If it was an or, it would be going in two different directions. Now, there are two ways to represent this, and I'm going to show you my way of doing this, and then I'll show you the book's way of doing this, okay? So I see that we have an x between a 0 and a 6. So here's the thing. If you're wondering which direction the inequality is going to be, it will always look like this, from least to greatest, where x is greater than 0, but less than 6. You should never have the alligators going in opposite directions. They should always be going in the same direction because they're always eating towards the bigger number. See how 6 is bigger than 0, so they're eating towards 6? Now, the only thing you have to do after you do this is to ask yourself, should there be any lines underneath it? I see in the first one, it's a closed circle next to on that 0. So I should put a line on the inequality next to the 0 because we include 0. But we do not include 6. So we're going to leave it as it is. And that's it. That's how I do it. I'll show you how the book does it too. And if you like doing how the book does it, go ahead and do that. So how the way the book does it is it tries to break it into two different inequalities by focusing on the 0 and saying, look, the 0 is to the shaded area is to the right of the 0, and the circle is solid because there's a line, so there should be a line underneath it. So I should use this inequality, the greater than or equal to, because x is greater than or equal to 0. And that represents the 0 situation. But for the 6 situation, notice how this shaded area is to the left of the 6, and the circle is open, so we're not going to have a line underneath it. And now we're going to use the less than symbol because x is less than 6. So the answer is x is greater than or equal to 0 and x is less than 6. And if you prefer representing it in two different inequalities with and, totally fine. Go with it, guys. You won't lose any points for that. But if you prefer my method, which is just going right for the inequality, that works too. Either way should be fine. Pick whichever you prefer and stick with it. Make sure you guys watch the other video and do the homework, and you have a good day. Bye.